How's it going, everybody? And welcome to week 1 of the VDL, the Victory Draft League, which I've entered as the Sussex Suicunes. Today, well, I'm Sam. I'm your coach. I'm Ruby T. I'm Sam, whatever you want to call me. And today we're taking on Toots and the Suffolk Suicunes. I've never battled Toots before. I've never battled any of the guys in this league before. I'm really, really excited. It's Season 10 rules with no restricted, so it's going to be pretty fun. And if I'm honest with you, I'm pretty nervous. Draft League didn't go well for me the last season I played. But I've drafted what I think is a pretty useful team, and I think I've picked a decent match for. I think I've picked a decent group for today. Oh, great! Didn't even fucking get the team ready. Okay. Am I gonna have to can I pick it in game now? Okay, cool. Phew! Oh, that's so annoying. I thought I'd already selected all my Pokemon, but apparently I have not. So here's the rough plan. We're going to be running a Mr. Mime Chandelure lead, looking to fake out and get some damage down on any threats to Tapu Fini. We try and remove the threats to Tapu Fini, and then hopefully you can pick up some things from there. I've gone with Life Orb Fini this week. Because it weirdly, calcs wise, it just matched up really well into my opponent. So yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be alright. I'm just going to message him saying good luck and have fun. He doesn't bring the Haunter, so the Haunter is the one thing I was really scared of because it can one-shot Fini. I'm also scared of Calm Mind, Cress or Suicune kind of really getting big on me. I'm just going to message good luck, have fun, bud. Yeah, I don't really want them to kind of go crazy on me, so I have got quite a lot of offense in the Togedemaru. It's Lightning Rod for the Manectric and it's Focus Sash. Lucario, I need to find out if it's special or physical. Judging by the rest of these special threats, I'm guessing Lucario is going to be physical. So that can run Poison Jab. Yeah, I'm hoping by bringing Thievul and Tapu Fini that he kind of feels like he maybe has to bring Whimsicott. At least that's the idea, because we've built Bulky, kind of accepting that we probably won't win the speed war because we don't have Prankster Tailwind, and he does. So yeah, that's the rough plan, if that made any sense whatsoever. We were going to play on Wednesday, but both of us were ready, so I kind of we just bunged this together at the last minute, which is why I'm a little bit behind myself, I guess is the phrase you could use. But we'll see. Good luck, have fun to Toots. It should be a good match. I'll be interested to see what his sets are. Because for example, Lucario ideally wants a Focus Sash, I think, normally, because it's so frail. But obviously, if you're going to be running a Focus Sash anywhere, it's probably going to be on the Whimsicott. Although you can run Mental Health on the Whimsicott, so you never really know. Okay, Whimsicott Suicune. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to fake out the Whim, and I'm going to fire an Energy Ball into this Suicune, because I'm pretty confident, and I could be wrong, and if I am wrong then it's information I've found out, but I'm pretty confident Suicune can't one-shot Chandelure unless it's like Specs or Max Attack Modest Specs or something like that. So gonna give this a go. Because I need to find out what the set is on the Suicune. Because again, if it's Calm Mind, what I can't afford is to give the Suicune or the Cresselia 3-4 Calm Mind boost, because I'm not in a position to put pressure onto them. So we'll see what happens here. So Rhyme goes for the fake out. We could have had the opportunity then to take out the Whimsicott. Whimsicott flinches. We do move before the Suicune. So let's see how much the Energy Ball does here. Under 50%, so it's specially bulky. And Suicune goes for the Snarl. Okay, Chandelure avoids, which is really fortunate. And the eject button now on the Mr. Rhyme is going to proc, which is perfect. Exactly what we want, because we can now jump straight into Togedemaru here. So here's another interesting point in the match. He's got Manectric. The odds are the Manectric will probably be Lightning Rod. You would imagine it would be Lightning Rod. So I have to be wary of the switch in. However, at the same time, I feel like taking out the Suicune here is a really nice chance. I'm going to double it in case there is a switch into Manectric, and I'm going to try and hit it with a Shadow Ball. And I'm just going to try and ignore the Whimsicott for a minute, presuming the Whimsicott's going to go for Tailwind. We'll see, though. Okay, he withdraws Whimsicott, I'm guessing, into Manectric for the Lightning Rod. Yeah, okay, fine. So, pretty pleased that we went for the Shadow Ball here. It's Air Balloon Manectric. Okay, that is fairly irrelevant to us in the most part. Not pleased that Manectric has got the Lightning Rod boost, of course. But not a lot I can do about that at this stage. So the Shadow Ball comes off from Suicune. And that's a nice special defense drop. And the Suicune goes for a School. We should survive this. We do survive. So that's very nice. Okay. So now then, now this situation's pretty tough. Because we want to obviously be able to lay some damage out onto the Manectric. But I don't want to give up too much positioning here with the Chandelure. So what... Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch Togedemaru into Mr. Rhyme. So I have a Fake Out back again next turn, and I'm just going to have a go for a Protect here. See what the Manectric is going to go for. He may aim a Flamethrower straight into the Togedemaru slot. If he does, with the special attack boost, that's obviously going to KO the Mr. Rhyme. But what I need to do now is basically be able to focus down this Manectric. I need the Manectric gone. It's very important that the Manectric goes. So Chandelure goes for a Protect. And let's see where Manectric goes. Manectric goes for a Snarl as well. Okay, fine. That's no problem. Unless there's going to be a really amazing move coming out of this Suicune. I'm not sure what it would be. It's a Scald. Okay. Can we hang on there? Yeah, great. Okay, that's really good. So we're going to Fake Out Manectric. And we're going to fire a Shadow Ball into it. We may lose Chandelure here, which is not great. If he protects on the Manectric. I don't know what his item is on the Manectric, so hard to tell. But I think it's a risk I have to take because I really need it gone. Like really badly need it gone. Yeah, I'm going to have to risk it. We may lose game 1 on this with the Manectric Protect, which I presume is what he'll go for here. Again, presuming he does have Protect, of course. We shall see. We shall find out. With Manectric gone and Whimsicott in the back? Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, you know, that's kind of... That has to happen, really, doesn't it? So... We're not out of this, but it does make life very difficult for us from here on in. Suicune School will take out the Chandelure. Okay. Alright, we're not out of plays here. I'm pretty sure that my Tapu Fini will be faster than the what's it called? Suicune. So with that in mind, I get the question is again, like, there's no way he goes for an electric move now with Togedemaru in the back, right? Like, you can't go for that electric move with Togedemaru in the back. So if I go for the Helping Hand on Fini into a Scald into Manectric, I think that picks up the KO. We could get Snarled, which would leave Fini on a permanently -1 special attack, but I think that's okay because we can do our final damage with Togedemaru. So let's see. Okay, Ryan goes to Helping Hand. As long as we don't see an electric attack out of the Manectric, I think we should be okay. Ah, he calls it. Okay, I think that's really risky. We actually cling on, which is quite funny. I think that's very risky with Togedemaru just sitting there in the back, but he gets what he wants out of that trade. So, interestingly, so if we had switched Togedemaru in there on the safe play, we probably just win the game, which is unfortunate. But not a lot we can do about it now. I'm sure at this stage we do lose. Togedemaru is a good little fighter, but he's not. There's no hope for him here, especially presuming Whimsicott comes back in and Tailwind comes out. I just, yeah, I've got to be honest. I think I just did not see a situation where the I can't think of my words. I could not see a situation where the Thunderbolt was the correct play there, because if I switch in Togedemaru, then he just loses unless he feels really happy to risk it. But I guess we'll see. So the Tailwind will come out, which means Suicune will outspeed. I don't know how much a School will do to Togedemaru, probably quite a lot. Obviously we can't get burned, which is nice. It's just about half. So we get our Zing Zap off. And I wonder what's in the back. I don't think it really matters. I think anything he's got in the back is enough. Lycan Rock. Okay. I mean, I guess like an Earthquake or something out of the Lycan Rock. I'm going to just Spiky Shield to... do I want to give away the fact that I've got Spiky Shield? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, we lose this game 1. That's pretty unfortunate. I'm not really... I don't think I played brilliantly. Obviously, I got the one important call wrong. And unless for some reason this is like hyper slow Lycan Rock, or he doesn't have a way to hit the Togedemaru, which I'm sure he must have a way to hit the Togedemaru. We'll see. Oh yeah, close combat, right? So that's gonna chaos all day. We haven't given away the sash. It's fairly clean it was going to be Lightning Rod. But we'll see how we get on game 2. Just sending him good lucks and all that kind of thing. Yeah, we all received the league card. We will play with the same rules. Alright, so we know there's the Snarl on the... we know there's a Snarl on the Suicune now. I don't know if the Whimsicott has Protect. I'm really unsure if the Whimsicott does or does not have Protect. I may, if he goes for the same lead again, I think I'm going to try and KO the Whimsicott. We also know that the Manectric does not KO Finny. I think we're going to go for the same thing again here. I don't see any reason to deviate. If we'd have taken that call, if I'd have switched in Togedemaru, we would have been absolutely fine. So I don't really see the need to deviate too far. But we shall see. Never nice to lose the first game of the season. So if I, just while we wait, if I switch in the Togedemaru into the Mr. Rhyme slot in that turn in the previous game, the Lightning's redirected, we probably still KO Manectric. If not, we have the Fake out there. And Togedemaru takes minimal damage from the Suicune. Just over half probably. No chance for burn because of Misty Terrain, which means the next turn we're in a position to Dazzling Gleam and Fake out. Yeah, I think that puts us in a really strong spot. And with Lycan Rock in the back, for my opponent, I think we win. Yeah, there we go. What can we do? It's important to try and kind of put those things to the back of your mind. But I like to analyse where I can. Lycan Rock Whimsicott, cool. Okay, let's just put it here. Where are we looking? I don't think Lycan Rock's not one of his like many Pokemon that get inner focus, is it? I don't think it is. Yeah. Okay. Fine. We would like Lycan Rock to go. Ideally, but I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fake it out. I'm going to fake it out, and I'm going to Flamethrower the Whim. to get some free damage in, and then I will look to switch our Chandelure next turn. So Rhyme gets the fake out off. Lycanroc goes down, obviously flinches. Whim's going to Tailwind, that's fine. I've accepted the fact that we're going to be slower. Let's see if this is Sash. I presume it's Sash. Is that Sash? Screen's tiny. Okay. Okay, so from this position, I think what I want to do... What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I want to switch Chandelure into Togedemaru. Or do I want to switch Mr. Rhyme into Togedemaru? Do I switch Mr. Rhyme into Togedemaru here? Oh, but then I'm risking the Sash. Okay, no, let's freeze dry the Whim and let's protect. On the kind of hope, I'm hoping he hits the Mr. Rhyme with Whimsicott here and targets into Chandelure with the Lycanroc. But he may. Okay, cool, fine. He's Encore Whim. That is absolutely fine. Okay, Stone Edge into that slot. What I think I might actually do here is leave Rhyme in. I know that sounds completely crazy. I know it sounds completely insane to leave him in while he's encored, but hopefully he might actually attack into that slot. He may go for a rock or something. I'm going to switch into Togedemaru on the other slot. He's shown me the Stone Edge, and I know he's got close combat. You're not going to close combat Chandelure, or if you do, I mean, if you do, fair play. If you do close combat, no, what am I doing? Shit. I'm going to timeout. Oh dear, that's really, really bad news. I've got to, effectively now, I'm in a position where I have to hope that he misses the Stone Edge. I timed out there, that sucks. Yeah, that's going to KO me every single time. Oh, God damn it, that's such a shame. Can I come back from this at all? I'm not sure I can. I think that's me kind of done for. Shit. That's so annoying. That's a bad timeout. Okay, right. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to switch Ryan. We're going to switch Ryan into Tog. 2 turns of Tailwind left or 3? 1 turn of Tailwind left. Yeah, okay. So we're going to switch Rhyme into Tog. And we're going to protect. Because, I mean, Finny is ultimately the key to all of this, I think. I mean, having Chandelure alive would have been very nice, but there we go. Lycanroc Stone Edges into that slot. Okay. Oh, that's a lot, man. That's a lot of damage. And a snap on that. Okay. Okay. How fast is Lycanroc? Not as fast as Togedemaru. And we know Suicune can't KO Togedemaru from here. So, I think what I'm going to do is Iron Head the Lycanroc slot and Scald the Lycanroc slot. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do. He obviously could go for a Protect and a Tailwind here, in which case I lose, but I'm so far behind now that I need to make a play of some kind. Okay, but draws Lycanroc, I'm presuming into Manectric. Okay, that's fine. So he floats in the air. We Iron Head. We're basically now really hoping Suicune doesn't KO us with a if it goes for the Scald. Okay, so Manectric is down. which is very nice. He can go into Whim now, which is not very nice. I'm kind of hoping he's not the calm mindset on the Suicune. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out from Togedemaru into Mr. Rhyme. Wait, how can I make this work? I Spiky Shield and I switch Finny into Mr. Rhyme. So the no, because what I want is a fake out next turn. Okay, let's Spiky Shield. Let's get out into Rhyme on the off chance he doesn't go for the Snarl here. I need to somehow position myself that Togedemaru is left against Suicune or Finny's left against Lycanroc. None of those things are very easy to do. I'm predicting a Snarl here. Okay, he does go for the Scald, so that's really good. That's very, very good, I think. So now I'm going to go back into Finny on the Tog slot. The question, the last question is, do I want to KO Whimsicott? I know it's got Moonblast. Or do I want to chip away at this Suicune? And ignore the Whimsicott. Yeah, I mean that can work. And then I've got to try and stall Tailwind again, somehow. I just don't want to give him a free way into Suicune and Lycanroc at the same time. That would be really bad for me. Okay, well, there we go. So he goes into Lycanroc now. We're going to go into Tapu Fini. A Snarl from him here would be really clever. But he goes for the Scald. Okay, so we take a little bit of chip. We can't be burned, thankfully, and we get the Freeze Dry off. Okay, I'm going to protect, and I'm going to Sucker Punch this Lycanroc. Because that will either give me a free switch if he KOs the Rhyme. And it means I just get a bit more chip, because if I can remove the Lycanroc, I think I can win the rest of the game. We'll see. Bit more chip, Stone Edge. Okay, that should KO me. Suicune Snarls. Mist disappears. Yeah, I think unfortunately this is probably about over. How much Tailwind is left? One turn of Tailwind left. I guess it's not completely over. Okay, so do we try and make a fairly aggressive read here? Scald the Lycanroc and protect the Togedemaru? Or do we fake out the Lycanroc and Scald the Lycanroc slot? I think we have to go for this. I'm presuming this is going to be a protect from Lycanroc. No, okay, it's not a protect from Lycanroc, so we may be in this. I'm presuming a Scald into Togedemaru, which will take it out. No Snarls. Okay, we might really be in this then. Depending on how this next couple of turns plays out. This should KO the Lycanroc regardless. Well, it's going to be tight. That's all I can say. It's going to be really, really tight. Whew. Tailwind peters out for him. I have to Gleam here, and I think I Protect. I think I have to Gleam and Protect so that he has to make a decision next turn too. Come on, Finny. So we know the Suicunes got Snarl, Icy Wind, and Scald. Whim Encores, perfect. And we get our Gleam off, which also, most importantly, means that Togedemaru is faster than Suicune. So I think, possibly, we may have just clawed it back, depending on how much damage we do with these next attacks. He can't afford to die. He can't afford to Snarl this turn. He has to target the Togedemaru. Like, there's no other option for him. We Zing Zap regardless, and hope very much that that will be enough, or certainly enough that Finny can finish off. Let's see how much Zing Zap does. This is really interesting to know how much this is actually going to do. That's a really good amount of damage. That's a lot of damage. Dazzling or single target. Okay, so we should, barring something crazy, we should pick this up. Whew. Well, that's not a bad way to come back from a timeout, is it? And we'll just click Dazzling Gleam one more time. Okay, I just missed him say good game again. I hope I didn't miss something then. Did I just miss something? I think I missed something. Does Suicune get any priority? Let me see. Does it get Aqua Jet? No. Does he get any priority moves? Other than Tailwind? No. Okay, I need to press play the same rules. Alright, let's see how we go. So, I don't think I'm going to deviate from my plan. I really don't think I'm going to deviate from the plan. Misplay for me, game 1 and game 2 are the only things that have kind of cost me. At the same juncture, I could go for the really silly Terrakion Thievul stuff. But I don't think I will. I think I'm going to stick to this plan. I managed to pull out off game 2, so what can he change? He didn't bring Lucario that time, but Lucario loses to Tapu Fini and probably also to Chandelure. It's the Cresselia, so the Cresselia is what we haven't seen. On the off chance that comes and it's not in the front, I'm going to need to we're going to need to play knowing that it may be in the back, which is why Chandelure is obviously here for us. If there's no Calm Mind stuff on the Suicune, I cannot believe I missed that last, if it had another move. Yeah. I'm still recording, otherwise I could stop the recording, watch the recording, see what happened in that turn. If anything, because also nothing might have happened. There might have been nothing that happened. I just don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. Good luck to Toots, and thank you for the game so far. It's been a really, really fun set and a really nice introduction for me into the VDL. So yeah, let's see how we go in this game. Suicune Lucario. Now I know the full Suicune set. Now I know the full Suicune set. I am fairly content to Chandelore's going to be faster than Suicune every time. So I'm going to fire a Freeze Dry into Suicune. And I really want to Flamethrower this Lucario. I really want to Flamethrower the Lucario here. But I also don't want to lose Chandelure. But I think I want to risk it. I think I am going to risk a Flamethrower into the Lucario slot. Yeah, okay, fine. So a Scald or a Tailwind. That's fine. We can play around this. I think ideally it will be Tailwind. No, it's a Scald. Okay. We know we survive this. And we get the Freeze Dry off. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for another Freeze Dry here, and I'm going to Protect. And I'm just going to let this kind of I think I'm going to let this play out. And I want to see what he's got planned for the Lucario. Obviously, if he touches Rhyme, I get my free switch in, which is perfect. A Finny switch in here is really nice, so we will see. In hindsight, obviously, I could have played for this. I could have gone straight into Finny with the Chandelure slot. I'm wary of taking damage on the Finny unnecessarily, though, is the only thing. Okay, he switches Lucario into Lycanroc, so that's pretty much fine, I think. I'm guessing this turn will be the Tailwind. No, it's a Snarl. Okay. Damn, a well-placed Shadow Ball that turn would have been spot on, but we live and learn, eh? We get our eject button. We get into Finny. And that lovely Tapu Fini noise. Now my big question is, which attack comes into the Chandelure? I don't think I can risk, I definitely cannot risk Togedemaru, because if he doubles up and goes for a Scald and like a Stone Edge, then we'll just go down. If I go into Rhyme, obviously we lose Mr. Rhyme if he lands a Stone Edge. Again, he has to land the Stone Edge, and he has to not Protect, because there's a good chance he protects the Lycanroc here, possibly. So I think Rhyme is the best switch. I need Togedemaru alive, because a little bit more chip on the Suicune, and it's within KO range. So we go into Rhyme, and let's see how this turn plays. I'm really interested. Lycanroc Stone Edges. This will kill Mr. Rhyme. Well, we move before Finny, so we now KO Lycanroc, which is pretty nice. I'm guessing a Snarl or a Tailwind. I don't think anything else particularly makes sense. A little bit Light Orb Chip. It is a Snarl. Okay. Alright. Let's go into Chandelure. We're still faster than the... Yeah, okay, so he goes into Manectric here. Manectric floats with the air balloon. I'm going to Scald Manectric, and I'm going to switch Chandelure out into Togedemaru. This could be a double Snarl this turn. I don't think that would be a bad play on his end. There is also the opportunity for him to Scald Snarl with Manectric and then Scald with Suicune. Well, I'm not going to make that same mistake as before and not get my Lightning Rod in. I need the Lightning Rod in. I'm not going to make that error again. Manectric protects, so another Snarl coming out, I'm guessing. To school. Okay. We do survive. That's a really good roll for us as well, actually. So I'm going to school the Monetric slot, and I'm going to fake out the Monetric slot. I think that makes the most sense. We've got to try and remove the Monetric for Togedemaru. We risk a Suicune crit schooled. We risk the crit schooled from the Suicune. But if we can remove Monetric here, that would be so beneficial. It would be really, really beneficial. So Monetric flinches. I don't know if this will be enough after the Snarl. It's not quite. Okay. Okay, Suicune Snarls again. Togedemaru avoids. That's pretty huge, actually. And it's a crit onto Finny. Okay. Monetric is definitely faster than Togedemaru, isn't it? Yeah, it's way faster. Okay, so what I can do here is, like, Finny is still relatively safe. But what I could do, I guess, is protect. Do I double protect? No, I don't double protect, right? Okay, here's what I think I do. I scald Monetric and I protect Togedemaru. Yeah, I think that's the only play. He may protect his Monetric. Yep, okay, fine. Let's see what he goes for the start. So now I am going to have to switch Finny for obvious reasons. Or am I? Do I need to switch Finny? I could. Or, in fact, no, here's what I do. Because I need to remove the Monetric. That's my problem. My problem is Monetric is still alive. That's my big issue. But let's double that slot. I was afraid of this. I was afraid it might have Flamethrower. Okay, yeah, GG's to Toots. God damn it. So my other idea there was obviously to switch switch Tog out. I mean, we're not out of this. I guess if we get like if we could crit the there's always the chance we can crit the Lucario, but I think unfortunately we're pretty much done for. Yeah, we would need to crit the Lucario to win now, and I don't think that's going to happen. Shit, man, that was so close as well. If I call that switch, my Togedemaru switching game is not good today. It is a bad day for Togedemaru switching. It's physical Lucario. What physical moves does Lucario? It is physical Lucario, right? What moves does physical Lucario get? Doesn't get too much. I mean, I guess, okay. What I'm going to do is I am going to double protect. I'm not sure what else I can do. I mean, at least this way I find out what move the Lucario is going to go for. Lucario goes for Detect itself. Okay. Suicune's going to Snarl. Suicune is not going to Snarl. Suicune is going to Scald. Yeah, I don't see a way out here. short of getting like a school burn or some crits or something. I need Lucario gone, but yeah, I just don't see anything I can do at this stage. Extreme speed? Okay. So we'll get the school off. I don't know why I Shadow Balled here. Why didn't I Flamethrower? I hope this picked up a KO. But to be honest, I think it's all largely irrelevant now anyway, because a Schooled into Chandelure is just going to take it out. I would need some crazy luck now at this stage. I'm going to need to crit Dazzling Gleam, I think. I think that's the only way, and I don't think I can take an attack. So yeah, GG's to Toots. Unfortunately, we lose our first game in the VDL. It was pretty close. I think it came down to mostly to a couple of switches on my end. But yeah, at the end of the day, that is what happens. Schooled will definitely chaos from this range. No. Damn. Okay. Yeah, GG's Toots. Thanks for the games, bud. I'll try and get the video up tomorrow.